parents, family, friends, teachers, school administrators, members of the Green Bay Area Public School Board, District School Board, and fellow graduates. Welcome to the Green Bay West High School Class of 2017 graduation ceremony. I am Will Fisher, Senior Class President, and I will be the Master of Ceremonies this afternoon. At this time, I ask everyone to join me in honoring our country by standing for the national anthem, played by the Green Bay West High School Band, under the direction of Mr. David Visti. Thank you, Mr. Visti. Your humbleness never ceases to amaze me. And thank you, band members, for helping us to honor this country. Graduates, you may now be seated. Today is one of the last times that the entire class of 2017 will be together. Yes, there will be class reunions, but it's not certain that everyone will make it. A lot of things will happen between now and then. Many of us will graduate from colleges, others may be just coming home from their tour of duty overseas. Personally, I have gone to school with many of you since kindergarten. We've grown up together, and we are finally going our separate ways. This is a bittersweet moment. We are growing up, and it's scary, yet exciting. We get to choose our destiny and be our own person. As you move on into adulthood, remember to be responsible, organized, accountable, and respectful. Remember what you have learned with all of us at West, and take what you've learned into your everyday life. Take what you've learned not only from the teachers, but from each other as well. Now, to tell us a little bit more about their experience before we receive our diplomas, Liz Valentine and Quincy Beach.
Hello, my name is Liz Marie Valentin.
Hello, my name is Quincy Beach.
And I am many things. I am an artist, a writer, a poet. I am intelligent, bright as the stars at night or the sun that shines bright, but above all else, I am a promise. A promise to my family and friends that there will be a better future for those who will come after me, because as Lin-Manuel Miranda said, I will plant seeds in a garden I may never get to see, in the hopes that only good becomes my legacy.
And I'm just a kid with a 2.3 GPA and ranked 96 in this class. And you're probably thinking, what in high school graduation is he doing up there? And to be honest, I'm wondering the same thing. But this isn't about me today, it's about all of us.
You see, we are all a promise of a better day. A day when we can look at our neighbor and not judge them by the superficial, because we, the people, are greater than fear, hate, and ignorance. An amazing speaker I witnessed this year told me that our voice is our power. Nuestro voz es nuestro poder. He said, our voice gives us a chance to ask questions, to gain knowledge, and to have knowledge is powerful. You should know, most of my years here at West, I didn't believe in myself. I relied on others to reassure me that I was important, that I was needed. I relied on others to have the knowledge for me. And that was for many reasons, most of which I'm not willing to share in description here. The reason I'm telling you this is because I know the majority of you sitting in your cap and gown today have wished you stood up for yourself more than once. So I'm here to tell you not to fear the unknown. Be curious, ask questions, and gain knowledge. Make your legacy.
Some of the things that I've learned in high school are not always learned from textbooks or teachers in school, but from the songs that I've learned. For example, in the wise words of Migos, the dab is not a sneeze, which means not everything is as it seems. Also, Kendrick Lamar sang, "Sit down, be humble," which taught me to never let my pride get the best of me. And some of the most relatable lyrics, "Last night took an L, but tonight I bounced back," from Big Sean, have created a positive impact on my life because even though I took numerous L's throughout high school, I'm still on the stage ready to graduate. I mean, what textbooks can teach you those kind of lessons?
And just because you've taken a few losses in your years at West doesn't mean you won't fail now. I'm sure you've all felt failure to varying degrees at West. There will be times when you want to give up. There will be times when you feel alone and there seems to be no light. But the beauty of falling is that it teaches you to get back up. You gain knowledge from failure, and knowledge is powerful.
And some of the knowledge that I've learned that has helped my education is from the IB program. The IB program has a few key learner traits that were vital to our growth, and these are a few and how I used them throughout my high school career. Critical thinker, how long can I hold this IA off for? Inquirer, do my teachers actually know what they're teaching? Organized, you can't be unorganized if you come unprepared. And with all my experiences in high school, my friends were there for every moment of them, whether it be positive or negative. But there is one friend that I want to bring up, and that is our Lisimon Kiomenivong. As most of you know, he passed away this year, which has been very hard on our community. When I first met him, I thought he was nothing but a kid that was going to cause trouble. And that was one thing I wish I would have never done, because even though he had a troubled past, he strived to get better and graduate high school. And he'll always be remembered as Wildcat and one of my friends.
And another Wildcat we lost this year was Darian Sepinen. Close friend of mine, grew up with her. Her love of music and Halloween still brings a smile to my face. And although these two students couldn't make it here with us today, they've graduated with us, all of their friends in our hearts.
And lastly, I would like to thank everyone that has helped us out. I think on behalf of the entire class when I say we appreciate all that everyone has done for us and all us Wildcats.
And as our lives move forward and we begin our journey of independence, remember this. Take risks. It makes your life so much more memorable. Teach yourself that greatness is just beyond your grasp, and all you have to do is keep using the strengths and weaknesses you have to achieve that greatness. Learn from those who are not only wiser than you, but also those who may not be. You don't have to make every mistake yourself.
Laugh at yourself once in a while. It's easy to forget that we're all human.
Work hard, play harder. Cherish those who are there for you.
Know that a brighter day is coming.
Fall, fail, accept that as a way of life. Get up, keep asking questions.
Let your voice be heard.
And always remember that you have power.
And lastly, one key point of advice for surviving high school. If you or a loved one have been diagnosed with mesothelioma, you're entitled to financial compensation.
Take pride in being the class of 2017.
Thank you.
Thank you, Liz and Quincy, for showing us that we, as the class of 2017, are different, but those differences make us the class that we are. Next, I'd like to welcome Taylor Thomas, who's going to share with us some of her memories of West High School.
For 407 years ago, or to be more precise, it was sophomore year and I was the new girl at school. Now, this may come as a surprise to some of you, because no, I don't remember how fun 6 hours civics and geography was with Mr. Buchter freshman year. Regardless, being the new girl meant surprising people on a daily basis when it came to who I was. Speaking of which, I'm no Langston Hughes or Chance the Rapper, but I do enjoy poetry, and I write a little bit as well, which is why the remainder of my remarks will be a slam poem. So, if you don't mind, I'd like to spit a few poetic bars in honor of the class of 2017. I miss those elementary school days when the teachers would go around and ask everyone, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And we'd all say things like, "I want to be a princess, or a ballerina, or a firefighter, or maybe even an astronaut," because those same teachers would tell us to reach for the stars, because those same teachers would ensure that having our heads in the clouds was a good thing. So imagine our surprise when we stepped into a high school classroom and the teachers told us to stop daydreaming, to get our heads out of the clouds, because when those same teachers asked that same old question, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" they wanted a realistic answer, because being an astronaut now depended on your test scores, not your space-themed bed sheets. Because being an astronaut now depended on keeping your head in the books and your body away from the parties, or your attention away from the gossip, your ears away from hearing people say, "You're not good enough." Because being an astronaut now included school-induced stress, an abundance of caffeine, and such little sleep that Einstein's theory of relativity was being mixed up with Drake's views from the Six. So when those same teachers asked us next, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" we didn't have a clue. We didn't know what we should do. We just focused on our test scores, on the girl or boy next door, on the next big album drop, or whether or not Kylie Jenner's plastic surgery had popped. And somehow, when those same teachers asked us at last, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" we had chosen something new, applied to a university or two, enlisted or got hired, all while keeping our heads out of the clouds and our feet on the ground. But here's the thing. The moment we step out of our school, we become whomever we choose. Our heads won't be limited to the usual testing room. You and I will be free to reach for any star in our crafted up sky, because those stars are not limited to the night. In fact, as I look out into the audience, I see constellations, galaxies of dreams, the same twinkle that those elementary school teachers had seen, because those same teachers knew that we would not be ordinary or common people, but comets that will light our own path of life. Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor, for wrapping up all of the struggles that we faced in these last 4 years. Graduates, you are a part of the Green Bay West High School's history. Soon you will join graduates from 1878 to 2016 in becoming Wildcat alumni. In honor of all those who have graduated from West, we will now sing our alma mater together for one final time before becoming Wildcat alumni. For those in the audience who'd like to join us in singing the alma mater, the lyrics are towards the back of today's graduation programs. The singing of our alma mater will be led by the Green Bay West Choral Ensemble under the direction of Mark Piat. Thank you, Mr. Piat and choir members. And now, Principal Flayton will share a few words with us before recommending the class of 2017 for graduation.
Good afternoon, graduates and guests. My apologies for my lack of a voice today. However, on the plus side of not having much of a voice, I'll be sure to be short. Well, as brief as I can be anyways. Graduates, I know that we're here this afternoon because you've met the academic requirements set forth by the Green Bay Area Public School District. Meeting, and for many of you exceeding these requirements, is an important milestone in your life. However, the commencement of graduation, or honoring those who have completed a course of study, honors not only those of you who have met the requirements necessary for graduation, but also those who have helped you meet those requirements. As a matter of fact, graduates, the caps and gowns that you're wearing today give tribute to those who have helped you reach this milestone, all the while showing the world that you are truly ready for the next steps, which I hope includes at least one more graduation. That's right. Today's graduation commencement ceremony serves two purposes. It provides us a time to reflect on your years of laying your foundation and meeting the graduation requirements, and also serves as a critical societal rite of passage, which marks a new beginning for you, as indicated by the number of times you'll hear the question, so what are you doing next? Graduates, before we move on to the pivotal points of giving you your diplomas and moving your tassels around, we need to give thanks to several groups of peers and adults who have assisted you in reaching today's celebration. So let's start our show of appreciation by thanking the leaders you elected within your senior class. These student elected officials represent a class that in turn illustrates everything that is good about West High School, our neighborhoods, and our greater Green Bay community. Students, when I read your name, please stand to be recognized and stay standing till I've read everyone's name. Audience, please hold your applause until all names have been read. Senior class officers include this afternoon's Master of Ceremonies and Senior Class President, William Fisher, Senior Class Vice President, Mai Tao, Senior Class Secretary, Maya Zorn, and Senior Class Treasurer, Hannah Beaupre. Senior Student Council officers include President Taylor Thomas, Vice President Madison Faymanville, and Secretary Rose Yang. Thank you, elected student leaders. I would also like to thank our senior class advisors, Ms. Maury Tamita and Ms. Heather Vanderwall, for all of their support, spirit, and direction that they've provided this amazing group of graduates. Thank you, ladies. In addition to thanking our senior class advisors, I know that there are other adults here with us today who have spent countless hours teaching and coaching many of you, and for some of them, perhaps even filling in as a part-time parent. So I ask that all of the teachers, coaches, aides, support staff, mentors, and other staff who've had the pleasure of guiding these men and women, please stand at this point in time to be recognized for everything that you have done for this amazing group. Another important group of individuals that I'd like to recognize today include all of our past and future Wildcats in attendance with us this afternoon. The history and traditions of West High School are strong and rich because of the commitments to West by our alumni. If you're a Wildcat alumni or you're going to be a future Wildcat, at this time, would you please stand to be recognized? I'd also like to acknowledge the group of emerging Wildcat leaders who will lead the class of 2018. These leaders have joined us today to honor the class of 2017 by helping with this afternoon's ceremony. The names of these students are printed in the programs, but please allow me to personally introduce West High School's 2018 Senior Class President, Mackenzie Osman. And one final special thank you goes out to our lone Wildcat retiree this year, Mr. Tae Yang. We wish you the best in your retirement. We also wish Mr. Murnane the best of luck with his new endeavors. Seniors, you have been an amazing class, one that I'll forever remember for many reasons, but including as my final class of graduating Wildcats. In addition to the memories we'll hold on to, like those that William, Liz, Quincy, and Taylor shared, I'm also proud to say that I'm confident in knowing that the staff of West High School has prepared you for whatever lies ahead in your future. Because our mission of empowering all students to build successful lives for their today and for their future, we educate all students to be college, career, and community ready, inspired to succeed in our diverse world, has been embedded upon you over your last 4 years at West High School. As indication of achieving this mission, one of our goals at West High School is for every student, to successfully complete a college-level course while still attending West High School that would either grant them advanced standing or potentially college credit. We've chosen this goal because we believe in the power and the freedom that comes from being educated, and we want every single Wildcat to graduate from West High School to know that they can achieve at that next level, regardless of what lies ahead for each and every one of you. The staff of West knows and believes that we've gotten students to successfully participate in a college-level course while still in high school. Your future will be brighter, and more doors will continue to open for you. As a show of the class of 2017's readiness for life beyond high school, I would like any student to stand up who has participated in an advanced standing IB, AP, or CEP course at this time. Graduates, as evident in the number of you who just stood up, your foundation to achieve great things in life has been created through your hard work and your willingness to accept the challenges put forth to you. The skills and abilities you have learned from these challenging courses have and will continue to allow your future to be full of amazing opportunities. Congratulations to you for taking advantage of the options presented to you. Guess what? All of today's graduates have worked hard to achieve this rite of passage we identify as graduation. Our top 10 students have worked a little bit harder to earn this distinguished award. So next, I would like to acknowledge their hard work and dedication. When I read each student's name along with their parents, I ask that you stand to be recognized and stay standing until I've acknowledged all 10. Again, please hold your applause until all 10 have been recognized. Ranked 10th in the graduating class of 2017, Lauren Dombrowski, daughter of Ken and Michelle. Ranked 9th in the graduating class of 2017, Kajua Zhang, daughter of Mai and Sue. Ranked 8th in the graduating class of 2017, Sarah Snyder, daughter of Norbert and Nora. Ranked 7th in the graduating class of 2017, Megan Leisgang, daughter of Ryan and Deborah. Ranked 6th in the graduating class of 2017, Jake Truckee, son of Dawn. Ranked 5th in the graduating class of 2017, Nicholas Holtmeyer, son of Russ and Kelly. Ranked 4th in the graduating class of 2017, Erica Ditzman, daughter of Tim and Donna. Ranked 3rd in the graduating class of 2017, Hannah Beaupre, daughter of Mark and Carol. Our salutatorian ranked 2nd in the graduating class of 2017, Maya Zorn, daughter of Michael and Diana. And our valedictorian ranked 1st in the graduating class of 2017, Madison Faymanville, daughter of Christy. Congratulations. Graduates, regardless of the challenges you took on during high school, once graduation is complete, you will all be given the opportunity to begin something new, to create a new you if you choose, to let go of whatever was holding you back, or to simply continue on your path of greatness. As I stated earlier, today's graduation commencement ceremony is rooted in the word commence, which truly means to begin. For many of you, your next chapter of life will begin in a week or so with deployment or basic training, while others it'll begin in a few months with the start of college. Or maybe for some of you, the workforce has called you and Monday begins the start of a full-time job. No matter what you do from this point forward, graduates, go forth and become builders of your futures. Do as some of your fellow classmates have. Overcome whatever struggles life throws at you, whether those struggles include being labeled or having to learn a new language and culture, or overcoming the simple fortunes of bad luck. Don't dwell on the cards you've been dealt. Do what so many of you have constantly done. Make the most out of every situation and determine your future by building it. Graduates and guests, before we move on with today's celebration, I ask that you join me in a moment of silence for two class of 2017 Wildcats whose lives never allowed them to reach this day with us. Darian and Arlise Simone, we know you're here with us today. Thank you for all that you gave us. You'll forever be with us all. Graduates, I thank you for everything you've done during your time at West High School and making West the best. Your time as a Wildcat is almost over, and your new beginning as a West High School alumni is soon here. Dr. Langenfeld, upon the endorsement of the faculty of the Green Bay West High School, who have expressed full faith and confidence in the achievements of this amazing group of students, and who have also verified the successful completion of their K-12 program of learning, I am honored to recommend to you the Green Bay West High School class of 2017.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Today I am here with our board members, Dr. Brenda Warren and Mr. Ed Dorff, and they are representing our Board of Education and also our administration. I wish to congratulate each and every one of you today, the graduating class of 2017. Today is all about you and all that you have accomplished. I want to also welcome all of you, our honored guests who are here today, and thank you. Thank you for supporting these fine young men and women, the graduates today. I'd also like to recognize those who are not with us today, but certainly are with us in spirit and have helped shepherd these students as well in their educational journey. You see, today is what brings us all together, and we thank each of you for partnering with us. I'd also like to acknowledge our Board of Education, Administration, and staff. Collectively, we work and you work tirelessly to ensure our mission, educating every student every day to be college, career, and community ready, inspired to succeed in our diverse world. And today's ceremony certainly is a culmination of everyone's efforts. In my role as superintendent, I have often the honor and privilege to be out in the community working with business partners and educational leaders as well as community members. I have the privilege to work with extraordinary parents, guardians, grandparents, and of course, many of our 21,000 students in our district. And every year I have to share with you, I continue to grow in amazement at the extraordinary talents and gifts of our students. And I'm also most impressed with many of our students in terms of them being recognizing and taking advantage of the opportunities that have been availed to them in a variety of areas. But I think one thing that you need to know that maybe you're not aware of is that our community joins me and all of us in recognizing these students as extraordinary students. And when I'm at various events and meetings, I'm often and frequently stopped and a positive comment is shared with me about our students. You see, because our community recognizes you as well, class of 2017, They join me and all of us in being impressed with your character, your determination, and your desire to succeed. As I think about and reflect upon you, the graduating class of 2017, people may not recognize that across the district we have upward of almost 1,500 graduates this year. And our graduates have taken many, many opportunities and pathways to achieve their diplomas in their educational journey. But I have to share with you that I believe the class of 2017 that sits before you is very well prepared. Whatever pathway they choose, a 2-year, 4-year, post-secondary, the workforce, or the military, they are well prepared. A couple of words of wisdom from me to you, the graduating class of 2017. Be proud of what you've accomplished. While you've taken a variety of pathways to get here today, you have made many accomplishments along the way, and I know that for a fact because I've been fortunate to be part of many of them through and your celebrations. When I think of your collective accomplishments, I want you to recognize how impressive they are and how worthy they are of a moment of just reflecting on all that you have done throughout your high school careers. So please take a moment and be proud of your accomplishments. Second, continue to stay involved. Like many of our community members and those in the room, we are hoping that whatever pathways you take, some way, somehow, you make your way back to Green Bay and call it your home someday. But wherever you go and whatever you do, I urge you to continue service to your community. As the class of 2017, graduating class across our district, the students have engaged in more than 61,000 volunteer hours over the last 4 years for the betterment of Green Bay. I think that deserves a round of applause. So I'd like to thank you personally for sharing your time, your talents, and gifts, and know that you made a difference. Continue to stay involved in your community. Know that you're always welcome. In addition to becoming a proud graduate tonight of West High, I want you to remember that today you also become a member of the West High School alumni, and we saw many proud graduates and now alumni in our audience tonight. I want to extend a personal invitation to each and every one of you. Please stay in contact, please stay involved. You'll always be part of the West High School family, and please know you are always welcome here. And finally, I'd just like to share a few words from a song. There's a woman, a song person named Rachel Platten, and the song is Better Place. And I think it really embodies and captures the graduating class of 2017. And the words in the opening lyrics are, "I'll tell the world, I'll sing a song. It's a better place because you came along." As you leave today, graduates, know that we, the Board of Education, the administration, the staff, your fellow students, and I will continue to tell the world about each and every one of you and the extraordinary work you've done. And we can say with confidence, because you were here, we are better. So we thank you for that, and indeed we believe it is a better place because you, the graduating class of 2017, came along. We believe in you. We're looking forward to learning where your paths take you, and we wish you continued great success in your future. So, now, Principal Flayton, it is my honor and my privilege to accept the graduating class from 2017 from West High School, recognizing that they have fulfilled all the requirements for the Green Bay Area Public Schools Board of Education and the great state of Wisconsin. Congratulations, class of 2017.
In just a minute, I'll be asking today's graduates to come forth to receive their diplomas. Guests, as you can see in your programs and on many of today's graduates, several have earned special recognition through their academic achievements or service to our community. Those students wearing yellow stoles are members of the West High School National Honor Society. The dozen or so students wearing a medallion with a yellow and blue lanyard have successfully participated in 2 years of AVID, or Advancement via Individual Determination. Those students wearing gold cords have maintained a grade point average of 3.0 or higher, and our students wearing a red, white, or blue cord have completed 100+ community service hours. The final two groups of students I want to recognize this afternoon are those seniors who were brave and dedicated enough to participate in West High School's International Baccalaureate courses. The first group of students I want to recognize for all of their hard work, persistence, and dedication is our IB certificate candidate students. These students have taken anywhere from 1 to 6 of the rigorous college preparatory international baccalaureate courses over their past 2 years at West High School. IB certificate students, will you stand at this time to please be recognized? Final group of students I have the pleasure of recognizing is our International Baccalaureate Diploma Program Candidate Certificate. Diploma Program Candidate students. These outstanding students have each taken 6 IB courses during their junior and senior years and have also submitted their extended essay, met the requirements of their creativity, action, and service, and successfully completed their theory of knowledge journey. IB Diploma Program candidates, will you please stand to be recognized? Graduates, at this time, will the graduating members of the class of 2017 please come forth by row to receive your diplomas?
As the graduates come to the stage, I have a special request from the graduating class of 2017. What some of you may not be aware of is that our principal, Mr. Flayton, who has led West High School since 2010, who has implemented the IB program and is responsible as a community leader for Baylink Manufacturing and has been a very fierce advocate on behalf of West High School, is also graduating tonight and moving on to be closer to family and home, and he's accepted a new principalship. So the students have asked Mr. Flayton for a special diploma moment for you, so please join me on behalf of the Board of Education and Administration, giving Mr. Flayton a round of applause, and then the students can give their presentation.
Riley Mosang. Will Fisher. Taylor Elaine Thomas. Quincy Beach. Liz Marie Valentine. Tristan Lily Christian. Shayna Clark. Molly Jane Lamkin. Aristake Monagle. Diego Ortiz. Henry Abraham Padefield. Natalie Joy Trudell Seitz. Ariana Van Dam. Keon Wright. Wesley Bryce. Ebony Alexander. Devonte Allen. Logan Anderson Zeke. Haley Abellano. Ashley Baranchek. Brandon Barnes. Cole Bedoin. Hannah Beaupre. Alexa Bors. Kristen Brown Quinn. Alexander Bruning. Kendra Brundage. Austin Bullard. Gabrielle Cantrell. Mariah Carter. Katharina Kestlunger. Austin Charniak. Dominic Cook. Jose Cortez Ramirez.
Fabiola Cortez.
Fabiola Cortez. Michael Crowder. Alfonso Davila. Jonisha Davis. Lauren Mary Dejneff. Adam Dessel. Carmen Diaz. Kamari Castillo. Sam Agard. Lauren Dombrowski. Jennifer Dotterer. Archie Dudley. Jerry Duffy. Keisha Dunlap.
Madison Faymanville. Daniel Fisher. Cody Fisher. Foley. Makia Frank. Victoria Lynn Fulton. Peyton Gershon. Sarah Gertz. Is it him? Corbin Gomes. Mitchell Kakutash.
Mark Graham Jr. Elena Greeton. Leslie Guajardo. Brittany Hart. Maxwell Hazuka. Brennan Leigh Collins. Antonia Salzer Hernandez. Quentin Hill. Tevin Hill. Mariah Hintz. Nada Holford. Diana Nip.
Lakeisha Lachey Howard.
Say it again.
Lakeisha Lachey Howard.
Lakeisha Lachey Howard.
Lanithia Renee Howard.
Say it again.
Lanithia Renee Howard.
Lanithia Renee Howard. Jenna Hungerford. Alana James. Antonio Jardine. Warren Johnson. Mariah Johnston. Kirby Caters. Anthony King Jr. Tatiana King. Paige Kleiber. Noah Kong. Ruben Sai Kong. Kevin Franklin. Emily Kornowski. Kane LaFountain, Noah Laubenstein, Jose Lechuga Resendez, Savannah Lee, Corey Lamens, Sonic Lore, Elizabeth Lozano, Jacob Lumet, Atiana Merchant, Victoria Moon, Muma Melina Mua, Zoe Nelson, Benjamin Olson, Jacob Parsons, Allison Piat, Alicia Perez, Christy Pietrowski, Selena Lee, Cardell Pointer, Lorenzo Porter, Haley Powells, Mytanisha Prince, Amber Rabideau, Julio Ramirez,
Montreal Randall.
Montrell Randall, Casey Rentmeester, Julian Rivera Colon, Felicity Robinson, Alma Robles, Calvin Rocky, Mary Cruz Santos,
Stephen Shonitz.
Stephen Shonitz, Madeline Schrader, Isaiah Smith, Sarah Snyder, Caroline Solstad, Logan McNutt, Daniel Rivera Nazario, Libby Stahl, Veda Lynn Stahl, Caitlin Stotzik, Evelyn Yvette Stieber, Hunter Stein, Gunnar Story, Amira Tao, Mai Thor Tao, Sum Tao, Jasmine Vandenhoy, Chia Vang, Kimber Vang, Michael Vang, Yelana Vang, Zong Vang, Julia Verhaag, Dylan Vincent, Pachia Vu, Kamante Robertson, Crystal Aubralia Thaxton, Isabel Waters, Adriana Weary, Madison Faith Wilbur, Rachel Winslow, Cheng Pao Zhang, Jonathan Zhang, Gungsua Zhang, Panu Zhang, Xingyang Zhang, Drua Yang, Rose Yang, Maya Zorn, Alexis Arias, Jose Ignacio Del Rio Alvina Nacho, Dakota Wild Delorwell, Erica Lynn Ditzman, Esperanza Fassbender, Nicholas Holtmeyer, Jake Truckee, Carla Yanez Escamilla, Dalton Colbeck, Megan Leisgang, Cora Shefchik, Mark Smet, Maisha Keel, Marnice Carter, Angel Mendoza, Jasmine Adams, Lexine Smits. Yeji Jahawe Gavi Van Boxtel. Escher Wentz. Gabrielle Zhang. Benson Yang. Gao Yang. Dominic Yang.
Congratulations, class of 2017. We did it. Now, before Mr. Flayton returns to the podium for some final words, we want to take a moment to pay honor to those men and women in our audience this evening that, through their service to our country, make events like this one possible. Will our former, current, and future servicemen and women who are here with us this afternoon please stand to be recognized? In just a moment, Mr. Flayton will be concluding this afternoon's ceremony with his final thoughts for the class of 2017 before our closing recessional. After the recessional, guests and family members will not be able to meet graduates on the main floor, but instead we ask that guests meet their graduates in the main hallway or outside of this building. All West High School graduates, families, and friends must be out of the building by 5:30 to accommodate other graduations. Congratulations and best wishes to the class of 2017.
Graduates, you've done it. And just the core beliefs of West High School state. Continue on with your life's journey, striving to become inquirers, thinkers, communicators, risk takers, caring, knowledgeable, principled, open-minded, balanced, and reflective. We've provided you with the pathway, the guidance, and the support, but it was you who came out successful by taking advantage of the opportunities presented to you and for showing your true resilience throughout your journeys. You did the work, you overcame the obstacles, and no one, absolutely no one can ever take away your accomplishments. Just like no one will ever be able to take away from you the fact that soon you will be a Wildcat alumni. Graduates, I challenge you to never allow your dreams to become uncompromised. Your foundation for reaching your dreams has been created. It's time for you to go forth as graduates. Graduates of the class of 2017, please rise. Graduates, before I officially announce you as the graduating class, there is still one final group of people we need to thank. Graduates of the Green Bay West High School class of 2017, please turn towards those who have helped you reach this point and show your appreciation for them one last time with your applause of gratitude. Thank you, parents and family members. And now, graduates, at this time, please move the tassels from your right to the left side of your mortarboard. Graduates, relatives of graduates, and fellow Green Bay Area Public School District community members, I present to you the Green Bay West High School graduating class of 2017.